Hello, Gary Champion, psychic medium once again. Here's a little thing I heard while watching television last night. I thought it was interesting enough to make a short video about it. It won't be a long video. But I don't know if you're watching this PBS stuff about space and the moon landing that happened in July of '69. We watched it on television. It was a strange thing. The photography was so bad, you couldn't, nothing was clear. It was just bad cameras, bad photography, and black and white, whatever. I don't know, just bad. But I watched it, and yes, I do believe that it happened. There's no conspiracy there. Um, we have buildings full of rockets, and there's about 15 or 16 pieces of the USA up there. There's rovers, there's flags, there's all kinds of debris that they left behind. It's about 15 or 16 articles. So for you flatlanders that think that the world ends at the edge of town, no, we actually did go to the moon. Anyway, conspiracy theorist, someone's saying. There you go. The other side helping me out. Those aren't my words. I wouldn't have picked those. Anyway, I was sort of watching it the other night, and I don't catch it all the time, but it's on Tuesday night, PBS. And I was fascinated by it then, and I'm still fascinated by it. I think I watched Apollo 13. I watched From the Earth to the Moon with Tom Hanks. Did that series. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could get on a rocket strapped to my butt and fly and blast at 185,000 miles an hour, whatever. I couldn't do that. And those guys were the bravest people ever. They weren't dogs or monkeys in a capsule. They were real human beings with wives and families, and how they did it is beyond me. They must have been crazy for a while or something. Anyway, as I'm watching this television thing, it's on every Tuesday night. I think I said that. My guy said I'm repeating myself, which I often do, so excuse me for doing that. But someone said clearly that the next landing in space exploration won't be an organized. It won't be a government-led thing. It'll be, and they're saying SpaceX. I guess maybe that's who we're talking about. Who is SpaceX? Anyway, moon landings will be again coming, and it won't be NASA. It'll be people other than NASA. People with money and desire. I'll tell you the scenario that should have happened. We should have gone to the moon. We should have landed. We should have gone back. We should have established colonies. We should have used that as a springboard to now be on Mars, finding water and farming and doing the things that people, and creating more atmosphere for Mars, which can be done. They have those shake and bake things they can put on a planet and create atmosphere, and because we need someplace to go. We're screwing this place up, so we need to move on and screw up some new place. But that's what should have happened. We should be already on Mars. But it didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? When we had the people, we had the commitment, we had the technology, and by the way, it wasn't Nixon that did crap. It was John F. Kennedy that said we'll go to the moon and back in 10 years, and we did. But he was the impetus for that. Why aren't we on Mars or, hell, I don't know, Uranus, Saturn, some other planets? They're always finding planets that could be inhabitable. They found one recently. I'm not sure where it is, but I heard about it. We're not there because we have two different systems here. We have scientists who want to go to the moon and Mars and learn to make things and create things and give room for families to grow and experience that. And then we have the political side, which holds the money, the money purse. And they quit because, ooh, we beat the Russians to the moon, we're done, out of there. So we didn't have a true commitment. And you say, why would we spend all that money to go to the moon again? Why would we spend all that money to go to Mars? Why? Because we're going to have to leave this planet at some point. In order to save it, we're going to have to leave. So, and I wrote a book about it, Leaving the Earth to Save It. I think it's still up there somewhere. It has an orange cover with a spaceship on it. And this was all done from information from the other side. We didn't do it. We didn't have the political will to do it. We had the people will. We had the greatest astronauts in the world who were former pilots. We had the equipment, real primitive computers, which by now would have been really great. Your cell phone is 100 times more powerful than the computers that launched us to the moon. And they did calculations a human couldn't do. It's the only reason they used them. They needed an exact moment for propulsion to begin. And if you're off just a little bit, you messed it up. And that's why computers were used, because they were just more accurate. Humans aren't that accurate. Anyway, I believe I'm ranting again. Anyway, I think the next moon shot will be precipitated, that's not my word, precipitated by ongoing desire of one or two particular people that want to see it happen again in their lifetime. And of course, along with it will go commercial rights. And I don't know anything about, if guys, it's a guy thing, it's not a girl thing. Guys get to a new area where no one was living, that stick a flag in the ground. I claim this for Queen Isabella, blah, blah, blah. That was, and of course that didn't last. They had it till someone took it away from them or bought it from them. In the early days, that was done as well. But this will be a prestige thing. It'll also be a money maker, because the things you can learn to do in space and on the moon, you can't do here. It'll be easier to develop new things in these places. Weightlessness helps, I guess. New types of plants will be have to be made that'll grow with a certain amount of sunlight. It's like they do here. Downstairs in the front of the yard, we have a couple of plants that grow well in direct sunlight, because we got direct sunlight, and then we have a lot of plants that grow in sort of a semi-shade. And you try and put another plant there and it won't work. And I've tried 3 in one place and finally hit the right one. That would take 2 hours of sun in the morning, the rest of it's partial sun. Anyway, there'd be whole industries behind that. Technology for steel, and propulsion, and living quarters, and heaters, and all these things that, thermal blankets, I don't know. Someone will breed a dog that'll like it on Mars. Anyway, I said I was ranting, but I didn't stop, did I? You think noticing that I'm ranting, I would usually stop. Oh, I shouldn't rant anymore, but I went on. That's enough for today. And again, I'm wishing you happiness, because it's far more important than anything else. However you can find it. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.